We have a big problem coming from the star's rocket. These Tyranid bugs do not stop eating until the whole world is gone. I have been working on a new plan to stop them before they even reach our air.
I have seen those nasty bugs in the deep reach of space, and they are a real pain. You can't just punch them or throw a little bird toy at them. We need to think bigger and much louder than you usually do.
I agree that we need to change how we fight. My first step is to use a special sound wave that mimics their leader. If we can confuse their ears, we can make them turn around and fly right back into the sun.
That is a cute idea, but those bugs have a lot of brains working together. They might figure out your little noise trick pretty fast. We need to set up a trap that uses their own hunger against them to lead them away.
Let's get Robin's input.
If these bugs eat everything they touch, we should stop trying to hide. We should spray a special chemical on the outer rocks of the moon that makes everything taste like poison to them. If the first bite is bad, the whole swarm might decide to go find a different lunch.
The kid has a point about the bad taste, but we need more boom. I say we take all the trash from the city and pack it into a giant metal ball. We fill it with bombs and make it look like a tasty snack.
That is too messy for my taste, Rocket. My second plan is to use a freezing ray to turn the ocean water into giant walls of ice. If we can freeze the bugs the moment they land, they will be stuck in blocks forever.
Ice is okay, but they will just melt out when the sun comes up. You need to stop thinking about holding them and start thinking about moving them. I can build a giant fan to blow their spores back into the dark.
A fan will not work in the vacuum of space, my friend. Instead, I want to use a giant magnet to pull the iron out of their blood. If we can make them too heavy to move, they will just fall into the sea.
Now you are talking my language with the magnets and the metal. But what if we just build a fake planet made of gas? They will try to land on it and just fall right through the middle into a black hole.
I prefer to keep things simple and local. I have developed a way to hack into their hive mind using a BAT computer signal. I will tell them that this planet is already dead and has no food left for them to eat.
You think you can lie to 1 billion hungry bugs with a computer? That is a big risk to take with our lives. I think we should just coat the whole planet in a slippery oil so they can't even land.
If they can't land, they will just stay in the sky and drop rocks on us. We need to bring them down to a specific spot where we can trap them. I need to know what the best way to handle the cleanup would be. Alfred, what is your opinion on this?
If I may, Master Bruce, these creatures follow a biological scent. We should vent the city's heating systems to create fake heat signatures in the middle of the desert. If they chase a ghost made of warm air, they will be easy to contain in one empty place.
See, even your butler knows that my way of using big fire is better. I want to build a ring of fire around the world that burns up their wings. If they can't fly, they are just big lizards that we can kick.
Fire uses too much air, and we need that to breathe. My final plan is to build a giant mirror in the sky. We can use the light from the sun to blind them so they can't see where they are going.
Blinding them is smart, but I still think we need a giant net made of laser beams. We can catch the whole swarm like a bunch of fish. Then we can just tow them over to a different galaxy where they aren't our problem.
We will use the mirrors to lead them into your laser net. It is a solid plan that keeps the world safe without breaking the moon. It is good to have a partner who thinks about the big explosions, so I don't have to.